before we even get into the battles, there's been a little bit of controversy, you can say, due to the fact that, Caffeine made the announcement that you have to pay $25 now to watch the event. We know previously Caffeine has been giving us, all these free events. Um and everybody was just real happy. But now, since they dropped the news, I've seen other bloggers, in a uproar. I've seen fans speaking out about it. So, how do you just feel now about just having to? Now, I don't know if these are gonna be forever, but just for paying for this event, Kings versus Queens.
I would say this is like the first time it's definitely an experiment to see. I feel like this is kind of a more of an emphasis of people to buy the app because rather than pay $25 to watch one battle on Caffeine, you just buy the app for like $10 and have access to all the battles. And also, once the battles drop, you have access to it as well. So I feel like it kind of plays in their favor just a little bit. Um, $25 for the to watch the battle, I feel like it's kind of like a pay per view type of thing. Um, Something that they did in the past before. I don't feel like it's nothing really outside of the normal for them, but it's definitely shocking to the fact that it is Caffeine and like how to switch up a thing. So you can definitely tell there's a lot of emphasis on like monetization for the URL as well as Caffeine as well, because URL is basically, I think, if not the highest like channel or outlet on Caffeine as well. So I feel like they're just doing an experiment to see, and if they get a good response and get a lot of viewers, they're just going to continue it.
When it comes to this exact situation, 'cause I feel like I'm a little more in tune with, per se, the bloggers than maybe you are. Um, so I listened to kind of how they felt about it. I was seeing what some of the fans were saying. So I see kind of both sides of the of the situation. Now, I still see some people saying it's just $25. It's not that serious. I agree to that point that, if you really just want to watch the battles, you just got to pay $25. You're seeing, RBE, you have to pay for the review. Remy Ma just had her event, you have to pay $65 for it. So, also King of the Dot. So you have to really pay for all these pay-per-views. But we was just so used to, I feel for like the last year and a half, with just the whole Caffeine thing, just getting all these for free. So I don't like, we're not behind the scenes with the whole business aspect. I don't know really why they're doing it. Like you're saying, it could be an experiment. But I feel like what some of the bloggers are saying, and even some of the battlers, like number one, it kind of dropped this like a week away from the event. So you had everyone already looking forward to a free thing. Now, who knows? Some people just might not have the $25. We don't know everyone's situation. Some people may have to plan for that. Who knows? So I think maybe if they had, once they announced the first battle, just announce that too, because I don't think they just figured this out last week.
Yeah.
So that's one thing, and also just sort of what the bloggers are saying, like why did the URL not say something? We kind of seen Caffeine was the outlet that gave us this news, and URL hasn't really said anything about it. So I definitely see that point. They could have put a tweet out. Smack could have went live. They could have went on Hip Hop is Real 15 minutes of fame just to announce something like this, because I feel that it is sort of big news. But just me personally, I don't really care. If I want to watch the battle, I'm just gonna pay $25. I don't get that invested as some of these other bloggers and even fans. Like, we've been watching battle rap for about a decade. We had to pay for it before. We've been to an event before and had to pay, and we also seen things for free. We've been through it all. I don't really care that much. It's really just $25. Now, if they was talking about like $100, then it's like, whoa,
Yeah.
slow down a little bit. But just 25. If you really want to watch it, you're gonna pay for it. So no matter, I say this all the time. You're not gonna make everyone satisfied. Like, I feel even if it was free, people would have been complaining about the matchup. So this is just something for them to complain about. But like you said, let's see if this is something to come in the future. They're gonna do this for future events. Is it just an experiment thing here? who knows? But